is Sonali and I got a new camera, so I wanted to do a full vlog testing it out. It's the DJI Osmo 3 Pocket or Osmo Pocket 3. I've been eyeing this camera for a very long time now, but I just didn't think that it would beat the quality of my main vlogging camera, which I shoot on the Sony A7 IV. But this year I almost gave up on vlogging because it just seemed a little bit less convenient than vlogging on your iPhone for TikTok, and I would have to bring my chunky camera, and nowadays it's probably more normalized to bring your camera around. With the rise of TikTok and being able to do those shorter vlogs that honestly get more attention than my YouTube videos do, I was kind of transitioning over there. But then I was like, okay, I can't just give up on something I have built for like 10 plus years. So I wanted to get back into YouTube. I'm so glad I am. So I thought getting this pocket camera would help that and just like make me vlog in spaces that I might not vlog with my bigger camera. But I wanted to test out the quality because I know they're not going to be the same. Like nothing's going to beat my Sony. But I do feel like I vlog on my iPhone a lot more. 2 years ago, I was shitting on people vlogging on their phones. But now I have the mentality that it's better to get something out and about rather than nothing and just like telling people that you're doing things. Like a vlog is supposed to be showing you out and about and showing you doing things. So I think this camera will definitely help with that. It is currently 7:26. I have to walk over to a location. I am a photographer and my niche is UT grads. This is my second to last session of the year, so I'm super excited. It is a very cold day, so I brought my big jacket back there. I have like my personal Instagram and TikTok account, but I also have all my photography socials, and I do love posting short form content, so I also thought this could help for that. So let's go over to meet my grad over at the tower. Anytime I walk up this hill, I'm like dying. I'm always out of breath. Also, I forgot to mention, but I want this vlog to be a day in the life of a self-employed person. Yeah. I got this new little pocket camera and I'm so excited about it. So I'm just gonna take some content with this. Go all the way to the top, come to the edge with your shoes, perfect. And then center your necklace for me and like leave it unzipped. And then yeah, the stole will kind of cover the zippers. So I just want you to make sure that you're walking kind of more straight. But when you do walk, like give movement in your shoulders and your legs, so like point and release, super dramatic, and chest forward, and the shoulder down. Okay. Or like walk fast, slow, or just pause. Yeah. Okay. You like hook 'em or something? Cute. Perfect. Yeah, you got it. And let's do the back toe. You just like a little toe down. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. We went a little over on the shoot because the lighting was just so pretty. I could not stop myself. It is 9:18 and I'm about to go over to a coffee shop to meet another photographer. I've actually never met her before, but I recently followed her on Instagram like this year. She's also a grad photographer at UT. I mean, she probably does a lot of other stuff, but I love her grad photos. They're very different from mine and I just really appreciate like the art of her photos. So I thought I'd reach out and see if she wanted to meet up. Anytime I do this though, I do feel like the other photographer is gonna think that I want something from them, which I really don't. I just want other friends that do similar things to me so that they could relate. Like I could vent, they could vent. As much as I love venting to Ryan, he just doesn't understand it on the level that other photographers understand. You know what I mean? So it's just nice to have other photographers that you can meet up with, especially if they're doing it full-time too, because a lot of my corporate friends, like they can't just meet up at a coffee shop on a random, what is today, Thursday, Wednesday. So it's just nice to be able to like get out of the house and socialize basically with my coworkers. I used to do this all the time and I really want to get back into it because I feel like ever since we moved into our house, I love it so much that I don't want to leave, and I now have a beautiful office and just a lot of spots around the home that I can work at, but I feel like I need to like socialize with other people other than my boyfriend, because me and my boyfriend work from home, so I feel like we're around each other 24/7. And Like, it's not the worst thing because I actually really like that he works from home, but I do need to get out of the house sometimes. These were my first couple of hours using this little camera, so I thought I would talk about things that I've noticed. Number one, the little camera lens is like popping off. So I'm using the wide angle lens right now. I'll show you guys what it looks like with it taken off. Let's see. Okay, so this is without this little attachment that comes with the creator combo package, and then this is with it on, so that's wide angle, and it will literally like pop off sometimes, so I'm really scared that I'm gonna lose it. Also, I feel like my fingerprints are already all over the lens, so I need to start carrying like a microfiber cloth around with me, which I do have one in my camera bag, but maybe I just need to like put one in my purse because that's gonna annoy the shit out of me, because then the quality is gonna decrease. And I feel like it's already not as amazing as my Sony, as I said like multiple times. So those are the things that I have noticed already. I think the battery is already going down like pretty fast. I did think that it was gonna last a while. I think it started at like 80 this morning and it's probably like around 50. I was filming like a good bit, I would say, but if I was traveling I would be filming way more, and I feel like the battery would already be at 0 with a creator combo pack. It does come with an extra battery pack, but that's just another thing that you kind of have to bring along with you, so that's kind of annoying. But I just wanted to make note that I do see the battery going down pretty fast. It is getting lighter out, thank goodness. It's a sunny day, and so it's probably a little bit better quality than the morning since I was filming in lower light, but I am curious about the low light situation on this camera, so I'll try to get some vlog clips tonight so that we can kind of test that out. We got matchas. I'm here with Natalie. Hey! Cheers! I got this like ginger syrup in mine, so let's do a taste test. You just got simple syrup, right?
Yeah, I got simple syrup. This one's good.
Asian approved. Yeah, I feel like it is good.
You like the ginger?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, I'll get it next time. That sounds yummy.
I love like the different kinds of syrups. I was just telling her though, I feel like lavender should be like a staple. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it usually is. I guess this place doesn't have it.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot to choose from.
I want to do a quick touch up after drinking my matcha. Natalie was so sweet. I'm so glad I reached out to her. And now I have a new photographer friend, which makes me so happy. Just to know another face around campus. I need to look on my calendar of what I have to do next. I do have some admin work on the computer. And then I have a shoot at 3 p.m. It is a 2-hour session, so we're gonna start a little bit earlier, which next year I'm gonna stop offering 2-hour sessions because I just feel like it's not necessary. Most times I can get everything done in 1 hour and 30 minutes, unless they have like locations that they want to go to that are pretty far away from the tower. But I'm just so glad it's sunny out today because like I feel like my mood is just better, and obviously the photos are just gonna turn out so good. One thing about me though, I'm very type A and I never want to be super late to anything. So if my shoot is at 3 and then let's say like the drive is 20 minutes, I like to leave my house at 2 and then I can always edit in the car. But I just never want to be late because that's like my biggest fear. One thing I need to do right when I get home is upload all of the photos to my computer, get them off this SD card and somewhere safe. Also, I just got a matcha and no food, and I desperately need to eat something. Usually I eat a little bit earlier than this. I never was a huge breakfast person, but ever since working out a lot more, I feel like I need protein, and it definitely helps with the energy, so I need to get something in my system when I get home. Also, update on the battery, it is 20%. Like, what the frick? When we were at the picnic table, I tried to show you guys a comparison of like the lighting behind us when it was backlit and the lighting in front of us, and I low-key liked the lighting behind like this. It just looked a little bit better in my opinion. I don't think I realized how freaking hungry I was, but I am starving. So I'm just gonna heat up leftovers. I made like these chicken tacos last night, but well, not really tacos, I guess. It's just like a rice bowl. There's not much rice in here. It's just like pretty much all chicken, but honestly, think I just need some protein. Also, while I'm home, I think I'm just gonna put this thing on the charger. Even though I have the battery pack, I don't really want to use it if I don't have to, you know, so I'm gonna put it on the charger after I eat. Doesn't look great, but it's gonna taste amazing. It took about an hour to charge it to 100%, but we are back. I didn't realize the glamour filter was on this whole entire time, so now it is turned off. I don't know if you can tell a difference, but I'm going to probably keep it off for the rest of the video. Usually when there's like a softening skin filter on cameras, I feel like the quality just is a little bit worse, but obviously then it makes you look like you have really great skin. I also wanted to test out this little DJI mic. It comes in the creator pack, and so this is with it on, and the last clip was with it off. What do we think? Do we like the mic, or do we think the audio is good enough to not have to use the mic? I'm in my house right now and it's pretty quiet, so it's probably not the best place to test this. It's not really windy outside though. I'm really hoping that the audio is good enough just with the Osmo Pocket 3, because this is just one other thing you have to charge and bring around with you. I know there's a bunch of accessories that you can buy for the Pocket 3, and I have a couple coming in the mail. I bought a screen protector, and I think I also got a magnetic case so you could like prop it up pretty much anywhere that's metal, and there's a ton more that you can buy. I have seen this case where you can mount other things onto it, but then it just makes it a little bit more clunky, and really the whole point of this mini camera is for it to be as small as possible. But I'm pretty sure you can prop this little mic onto that case, so if I look back and the audio is night and day, I might end up getting that case just so I could kind of prop it up back here and I won't have to hold it. What does it sound like when it's back here where the camera is? Is it better? Is it worse? Is there a difference? They also have an app. This is DJI Mimo, and you can kind of change the settings on here. You can change the settings on the camera itself, but I feel like this is just easier because it's a bigger screen. Had to do some research for the next thing I wanted to show you guys, but I've been curious about how the camera kind of follows you if you just prop it up. All you have to do is double tap on your face and you can see active track is enabled. So basically, I'm gonna start the camera and we're gonna put it down here. As you can see, the camera is following me. This active track is gonna be so useful for so many things, like even just random vlogs, if you're cooking in your kitchen and you're grabbing a spice over here, but your face still wants to show, or if I'm photographing a session and my client moves, that is gonna be very helpful because most of the time I'll have my client move to different areas and I'll forget to pick up my phone and my tripod and like move it to have them in the shot. So this is going to be so freaking cool, and it's as easy as double tapping the subject on the screen. I'm gonna be really sad when I have to take this Christmas tree down. It's just so festive and makes me feel so cozy in my house. But I wanted to take the time to talk about being self-employed. Recently, actually, somebody asked me how it's going and if I could just give an update. I quit my corporate job, I want to say it's been 3 years now, or maybe 2 full years. I can't really remember, but it's been a while and I have not looked back once. I feel like I've said that multiple times. I'm so thankful that I have multiple streams of income so I don't have to rely on one or the other. I'm a photographer and I also do content creation, so when it's my busy season of photography, I don't take as many brand deals for my personal accounts, whereas December and Q4 is a huge time for taking brand deals, and so I feel like I definitely have a lot less shoots during that time. It honestly just works out that way. Being in the photography industry for a while now, I kind of know what months are going to be busy and what months are going to be slow, so I can kind of prep myself for that, because when I first quit my corporate job, I didn't know the slow months for content creation, and unfortunately I quit my job in December and then the slow months for January and February, so I was kind of freaking out, but I've realized, you know, it kind of just like ebbs and flows for both of my careers. One thing I will say is that I still have not been able to get my priorities straight because I'm balancing 2 businesses and I never know which one to make a priority, even though I'm pretty sure I do make more from content creation. I just still want to make photography a thing and I want to be able to be consistent, post on my Instagram, post on my TikTok, but it's hard when you're balancing the personal stuff too, especially when you're working with brands, because you don't want all your content to be branded content. So I feel the need to put out even more organic content. My boyfriend likes to say I'm a control freak, which honestly he's not wrong, because I've tried to delegate things in the past. Like I've hired a couple of video editors, I've had an assistant, and it was pretty helpful, but at the same time you have to take the time to train someone else, and it's hard to make the time for that, and also just making sure that they have enough work so that they can make money too. I did a trial period with a management company this year, and I went exclusive with them. I've never done that before. I've pretty much negotiated my own brand deals for the past, how many years have I been doing this? I think like 10 plus. I decided to see what it was all about, and I don't think it's for me. I just don't think I have enough volume of brand partnerships that I need someone else's help. Like I could be doing that. I know how to send invoices. I've been negotiating for myself for the past, like I said, 10 years. It's honestly not a big deal for me to be emailing back and forth with a brand because I do have the time to do so. I mean, even though I'm like always scatterbrained and everything, I am on my computer and I'm around my phone all the time. So starting January, I will no longer be in the trial with them. I am really proud of myself for at least giving it a try, because I would have always wondered what it would be like, you know, being with an agency, but like I said, at this time, it's just not needed, unfortunately. I need to sit down and kind of go through all my goals for the next year. I feel like I haven't been really motivated lately. For the longest time, my biggest motivator was buying a house, and we did that. So I just need to kind of find the next goal of mine. Obviously, saving money will be one of them, but I feel like I want more of like a visual goal. Just like that, we are back on UT's campus. I have one more shoot for the day. I am losing energy by the minute. I had to pop open a Diet Coke because it was a little too late to crack open an Alani Nu, drink coffee, anything like that. So I was like, okay, let's do a Diet Coke mini and hopefully it gives me a little bit of energy. I'm waiting for it to hit, but I'm gonna go walk over and meet my grad. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna film for this session, just because I feel like it's pretty similar to the last, but we'll see. Back home, and I ended up vlogging nothing from that shoot because I forgot that I put this little Pocket 3 in my camera bag, and honestly it was just like moving so fast. The session was 2 hours and she wanted to do a lot of locations, so there was no time to like really just vlog. With that being said, I am so tired. It was an amazing session. The lighting was just so good. It was a stunning day, but basically for the whole 2 hours, I'm just like nonstop yapping because I'm like, okay, move your hair here or bring your stole over here. So I'm just like constantly telling them exactly like how to pose and like how to move. So I am drained, especially after 2 sessions today and a coffee meetup. That was just like a lot of socialization for me, which is funny because earlier today I was like, I don't get enough of this, but sometimes when it all happens on the same day, it's like, okay, that was a little too much. So I'm cooking dinner and I'm gonna make Trader Joe's hibachi fried rice. I'm on a mission to go through all of my shit in my freezer. I actually cleaned a lot out of this freezer. We have a garage fridge, so I just found this, and honestly it's perfect because it didn't go grocery shopping this week. And I really don't know why I didn't. I should have, but I just go in waves of wanting to cook and not wanting to cook. And I knew I had a lot of photo sessions this week, and sometimes when I get home it's like late, so I'm just like, we should just like get some food out. And we don't do Uber Eats like that much, but I still feel like we do it too much. Like every time we order on Uber Eats, I feel so guilty because the service charge, the delivery fee, like it all adds up, and I'm just like, how is it so expensive? I mean, I get it, but like also it's just crazy because we could just literally go pick it up ourselves, but we don't. It's all about convenience. Today was a very jam-packed day for Sonali Productions, which is my photography business, and not so much my personal stuff. And honestly, it's a mix of everything on a daily basis. I almost never just focus on one side of it. Like I always am just so scatterbrained between both of them. Brian is coming home. He is actually in the process of looking to buy another car. He went over to a car dealership and apparently they said one thing and then they like had a miscommunication. He is trying to find a car, and I swear it's been months. Every night he is just like looking for cars online, and I'm just like, when will this end? So I was excited that he was about to buy a car, and then it didn't work out, and I was like, dang. But he's coming home right now. Hopefully this fried rice will be ready by the time he gets home. I think he's gonna go to the gym after dinner, which is nice because then I can have a little breather and alone time in bed. I just have a lot of shit to edit. I always have a lot of shit to edit, whether that's photos or TikToks or Instagram reels for both of, you know, my accounts, like my personal and my photo account. So there's always shit I could be doing. My brain literally never turns off, but I would not give it up for the world. I'm currently thawing salmon. I'm hoping it thaws out in time so we can just get a little protein in this meal. I always put some sesame oil in my fried rice. I feel like the flavor is just so much better. A light drizzle for now. I just made homemade yum yum sauce and it's so good. I'm actually so excited for this meal. I put the salmon in the oven. We like our fried rice extra crispy, and salmon, the salmon is looking good and smelling good. All right guys, look how freaking good this looks. It is 8 p.m. and I'm about to get in bed. I have no shame, honestly. I'm just gonna do some editing. I already started editing a reel for my photography TikTok, and I just need to finish that up and post that because it's gonna be too late in like an hour. I always think my prime posting time, at least on TikTok for both accounts, is like 7 to 8. So I need to quickly edit that and get that posted. But I wanted to end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog of seeing a little peek into my daily life as a self-employed girly. And let me know what you guys think about this camera. If you're curious about what I usually use, you can go watch any other vlog. I usually film on my Sony, like I said, and the quality is definitely gonna be better, and I know that for sure. But like I said, this just is so much more convenient. So I'm really, really hoping that the quality is like maybe somewhat comparable, at least like out and about, because then maybe I could just film on my Sony at home and like have that good quality at home. But then when I'm out and about, I can take this little guy. So what do we think? Also, this is in low light. I just have my Christmas tree lighting me up, and I took off my makeup, so sorry for the jump scare. I don't know why my lips look so freaking red right now. Seriously, please comment and let me know what you guys prefer. I'm always just trying to find like the best setup for vlogging, but let me know if you guys want any other comparisons, like maybe this versus my iPhone camera, or if you want to see me use a specific setting on this camera. I'm planning on doing some TikToks for it, but I wanted to kind of get this live before posting about it on TikTok. So if you guys want to go follow me on TikTok, it's at so_gnarly without the G. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.